He's your
Tell him to move his hands.
Move your hands. We'll have to go over there and fix it. Way. Colin,
The day at Disneyland.
take one.
Pick one. There's a lovely family at that Disney.
It looks like the Robbins are getting ready to celebrate Valentine's Day today. What year is it? Oh, right around the turn of the century. Believe me, things couldn't be any better than they are today. Yes, sir, buildings are towering now as high as 20 stories. And moving pictures flicker up on a big screen. We have almost 8,000 automobiles in this country, and we can travel by train from New York to California in less than 7 days. And I even hear tell about two brothers from North Carolina who are working on some kind of flying contraption. It'll never work. Closer to home, we've now got gas lamps, a telephone, and the latest design in cast iron stoves. And
no more kerosene, no more gas.
Sarah sure gets the core of the apple.
But we do have this new wash day marvel. Now it takes me only 5 hours to do the wash. Imagine, it used to take 2 days.
Oh, it's not a toy, you know.
Ooh la la, so that's little Egypt doing the hoochie coochie, hey Dad?
Isn't she a knockout? She's the star of the new...
Oh, just a dream away.
Phew, boy, hottest 4th of July we've had in years. We've come a long way, though, since the turn of the century, over 20-some-odd years ago. You know that pilot fella, Charles Lindbergh? He's about to fly a single-wing airplane all the way across the Atlantic. He's never going to make it. And sports stadiums are springing up all over. And boy, nobody hits that old horse hide like that new fella Babe Ruth. Jazz music is the cat's meow. And there's been the July celebration tonight. She's got us all roped into performing in their program.
And I've decided we're going as George and Martha Washington, dear.
Oh, the father of our country. That's a role that really fits me. You know,
I'm so glad we installed an electric light fixture here on the park.
Oh, that's a nice tune, Jimmy. You know, with our new Crosby radio set, we can get news and big-time entertainment from all over the country, even Pittsburgh.
We're starting to arrive downtown for a spectacular 4th of July parade and fireworks event tonight. Mayor Beaverfield is about...
Oh, Patricia!
If my new boyfriend Theodore sees me in this, it'll scare him away.
Well, dear, if that happens, you'll always have that torch you can carry for him.
Oh, Father.
Calm down, Rover. I was only kidding. By the way, we have Indy for our perennial house guest, old Uncle Orville. Uncle Orville's taken over the cooler spot in the house, of course, and he's rigged up a real clever contraption. He calls it air cooling. Too bad he's not reading to help.
That's what they call progress, dear.
Yeah, I guess she's right. But we do have television when it works. Gives you something to do after you come home. I kind of like it, you know? Guy named John Cameron Swayze gives us all the news. And then they have all this singing and dancing. A lot of fluff, but it's fun. You know, I predict the day when millions of people will...
Are you awake, dear? Give him a left.
Ah, yes, a new age of Oh, boy, that's scary.
That's because I'm using my beautiful sister Patty's picture for a model.
Down, Rover. Jim, Rover appreciates your joke.
Now you're gonna try. Oh, Patty, are you going to the Halloween party tonight?
Oh, yes. And I'm probably going to lose a few more inches by then since I'm going with that dreamboat Wilfred.
Wilfred, what a smug!
Beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow.
Just a dream away.
Isn't it a pleasant holiday? Oh, turkey's in the oven, it's peaceful and quiet.
Yes! 300 points, my best score yet.
Well, it was peaceful until Santa brought that new virtual reality space pilot game.
Your turn, Grandma. Let's switch the image over to the TV so the resident flying ace can show you how it works. Now it's a little tricky. Just use your game glove to fly behind the other guy and blast him with your laser blaster.
Laser blaster? Well, I'll give it a try.
Take a look around, Grandma. You're in the ship.
Feels like I'm really there.
Okay, get ready. You're about to blast off.
Here goes nothing. Whoa.
All right, here he comes. Oh, you missed him.
Hey everybody, I'm done programming our new voice activation system.
Now all our household items will do anything we tell them to do.
Great. Tell the refrigerator to bring me a root beer.
Ross, don't do that. Ross! Well, you can't turn.
World. Let's make some waterfalls just like this one. Now this one's called Inspiration Falls, and it's funny, but when I dig rescue across Africa with his tail in the jungle and his head with me, never got the right to be a pygmy welcoming party for us. Yeah, they're a real friendly bunch. They love to dance and party, and I don't see them. They're always here. Do you see them back there in the trees anywhere? They're always here. The only thing I can think of that would scare them off would be something like a giant swallow little children's hole. I guess that's what happens when you leave your door unlocked in the jungle. Nice stop parking the car, guys. You left the lights on. Now those of you wearing yellow don't make any banana noises. Niles. Now up ahead here is an African elephant. You can tell this is an African elephant by its large floppy ears and long trunk. Speak! Louder! Try everyone in the back. I just want to let you know so you won't take them for granted. Up here on the African belt is where seabirds and powerless wildebeest and giraffes come to the river for water. Unfortunately, they won't all make it back to the herd. The pride of lions right now will see to that. Yeah, that illustrates an important concept in the jungle, survival of the fittest. That little one right there is Simba's subtopic. And you're going to see another important concept in the jungle. African rhinos run faster than safari mountains, but yeah, I feel like you need a low man on that totem pole. I think he'll get the point in the end. Hey, but there's my friend Nina, a crocodile with her long pointed jaws. Yeah, that one right there is a little smiley. He's got kind of lazy. He just sits around all day waiting for a handout, or a leg out, or drops into the jungle. I would let you know. Well, you know, when you stay in the jungle with one fire, you can get the smell. Smell danger, that is, like right now. Uh-oh, crew. It looks like we've happened upon a hippo pool. Yeah, these guys may look friendly, but believe me, they can... Alright. Looks like we scared them. Let's go. Yeah, but when they're dancing around like that and playing their drums, it usually means they're going to attack. So lay low, crew. We never know where they may be. Up in the hills. Waiting. Let's go. Watch out. Looks like them all. This is like every day. The backside of water. Getting from cities out of temples just like this one. Then they suddenly become... But you know, I don't think I've seen this entrance before. There must have been an earthquake here or something. And you never know what you're going to find in a temple. Danger, snakes, dead end. Elephant bathing pool. Yeah, you can tell these are Indian elephants by their small ears and smooth trunks. So did I. Here's a special running today, though, crew. 2 of his heads for 1 of yours. Any takers? I don't know. Anyway, you slice it from our head. Not a bad deal. Well, right around this corner is the most dangerous.
To Disney World. Look at the camera, dude. Golf ball. Duck your head. Duck your head.
In the beginning, of course, there was football. But with our first wandering steps, we quickly discovered the need to improve our basic transportation. When we came, after years of stumbling around, we launched a new idea. Our first safe highway, water. On land, animal friends give us new freedom, and we test drive many new models. Our newfound freedom, empires expand, cultures flourish, trade and commerce grow. With proud new ships, we sail forth in search of new worlds, undaunted by age-old myths and silly superstitions. renaissance. Great minds are turning from works of art to flights of fancy. From hot air to the power of steam, now nothing stands in the way of progress on the open road. Of steam change our sails to paddle wheels. Beyond the Mississippi, passengers enjoy the scenic west with the freedom and adventure of the open road. Kind of horse arrives. A steam-powered iron horse bringing fast, dependable, safe travel to the new frontier.
Steady, Grandpa, or I'll blow your head off.
Magic way to enjoy it. Then with that combination of man and machine. Brings us a new carriage without a horse. Yes, with the horseless carriage, we thunder full speed into the 20th century. Sunday drive. Now we quickly get away from it all to the beautiful, carefree countryside. The dashing heroes of the wild blue yonder. Now the sky's the limit. Mobility is the byword of modern transportation. A way to move from here to there.
efficient. So that was kind of a balancing act going on. extracting precious nutrients and minerals. Food, medicine, and other elements essential to our lives. But no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, the American prairie once appeared as desolate. Nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm. Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use, and sometimes overuse, of the land. In our search for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to...
Dealing with some of the world's most important food crops. For instance, on your right is the cacao, a plant source for chocolate. On your left, the shavings from the unripened green papaya fruit can be used to produce papin, a meat tenderizer.
Look at those papayas, Connie.
Growing next to the cacao is the coconut, and beneath it is sweet potato. Now this is called intercropping, where two or more crops are growing together in the same space and at the same time. This saves family. We start these banana plants as tiny little seeds right here in our own farming. Well, the tilapia are well suited for agriculture because they thrive in high-density populations. Therefore, they have little stress. Now, when fish are stressed, they stop eating, and that means you get a smaller crop. The red cover over the aqua cell also cuts down the stress level of the fish by reducing the growth of algae in the water. The fish you see growing here, some of them are used in our restaurants right here in Epcot. Seem to be thriving very well in our aqua cells. All told, we can produce about 8 tons of leaves of the plants, eliminating rotting of the fruit. A computer-controlled device called the lysimeter that we invented here at the land allows us to continuously weigh each plant, and based on the weight of that plant, waters each one is needed. Now this cuts nutrients by 70%. Each year, pests destroy about 1/3 of the world's food crops. Here at the land, we practice integrated pest management. We release ladybugs, and they eat the aphids, and this helps us to cut down on pesticides by 60. Right in our Garden Grill restaurant and Sunshine Season Food Fair, right here in the land around the greenhouse, are watered from the top down, can hold up to 36 plants. The plants with the exposed roots get plenty of oxygen from the air, so the water and nutrients they need are sprayed on as they pass through those mist boxes. Once again, folks, just the right amount of water and nutrients at just the right time. Here in our new biotechnology lab, our technicians are working with the Department of Natural Resources. We're working on ways to better enhance our study on preserving the plants that are becoming extinct on our planet today. Some of the techniques that you've seen here today are already being used on farms around the world. Others will become more common as we develop new and innovative methods of agriculture.
is something that belongs to all of us.
You mean everyone can think up new things?
That's right, Figment. And every sparkling idea can lead to even more. So many times we're stumbling in the dark, and then eureka!
I got him, Johnny. I got him waving at him.